This video will demonstrate Mix Market's new end-to-end reporting system. First, an MFI logs into Report Express and creates a new report. Next, users select the financial service provider or multiple providers for which you will be reporting data. Next, we select the report period, currency, and scale of reporting, and continue. This is the reporting screen. The stakeholders for which an FSP are eligible to report to through Mix are shown here. In this fictional example, Financial Services Inc. can report to a funder, Supermicrofund, to their network, Axion, to Mix Market, and to their funder, Blue Orchard. By clicking Generate Report, the system generates the combined reporting requirements of all stakeholders checked above. Users can work online or download to Excel, work offline, and save later. Let's look at the validation feature. If a user attempts to submit conflicting data, an error message will appear. To continue, the user must correct the data or click Ignore. If the user chooses to ignore, they will be contacted by a Mix analyst for clarification and may be asked to log in to make any corrections before final submission. Now let's look at the data access side of the system. Once logged in using a premium Mix Market account, users can run reports on a single institution, a portfolio of institutions, or create cross-market benchmark comparisons. Let's start with an MFI report. This tool acts as a search engine to quickly pull up an MFI's data. Here we have the option of pulling from our partner data or the public database. Let's look at Macref in Niger. The list will narrow down and I can click on the institution. In this report, the default is set to standard indicators. Because Gold clients have the option of looking at specific indicators on the frequency specified, you will notice that monthly, semi-annual, and quarterly options are available. The timeline feature lets users expand or narrow results. Further customization is possible by clicking on the wheel icon to the right or by searching for specific indicators. All reports can easily be printed, downloaded to Excel, and once saved, easily shared with colleagues and available on your MyMix dashboard. Next, let's look at portfolio reports. This report lets you look at a group of MFIs together, calculates the median of certain data points, and benchmarks a set of institutions against a number of comparisons, like the public Mix Market database, an individual MFI, or a particular country. First, we will click on Create New Portfolio and use the filters on the left-hand side of the screen to narrow down the search results. Let's create a portfolio for my Mozambique partners. Once I select Mozambique from the country filter, I can select my institutions from the drop-down menu and they will appear on the right side of the screen. Next, we will give the portfolio a name and run the report. The portfolio report is structured similarly to the MFI report. The main difference is you will see an aggregate of your portfolio indicators in the left-hand columns and individual MFI data points to the right. In addition to custom frequency, the Gold reporting service also lets you request custom data points, like a special breakout of the loan portfolio for a product type, or maybe gender, here. Finally, you can access cross-market analysis reports to analyze trends in your entire portfolio or benchmark comparisons. First, we will select the indicators we are interested in by typing in keywords that narrow down the options in the drop-down menu. Next, we select the frequency, like quarterly data, and narrow down our search further. The table shows all institutions reporting to my organization below. I can use the filters to narrow down on a specific region and group by legal status to see how NBFCs perform compared to other institution types, like banks or credit unions. We can also narrow down search results to just institutions I want to look at in the overall portfolio, like Africa. If I want Mix Market benchmark comparisons, I can switch to the public data set and look at the benchmarks by country for this report. I can save this report, for example, as country benchmarks, and come back to it the next time I want to review my portfolio to the larger market. All reports allow you to print, download to Excel, and share with colleagues. After saving, you can send a link to the report and store on your MyMix dashboard to retrieve later. That's our new end-to-end reporting system. Thanks for watching.